No, I haven't. Oh, not quite.
Where to in France, Gav?
You know, I've sort of fixed the rocket DMU.
Yeah, I've got an excavator I can take there.
Oh, that's good.
You may share your current transfer, but it may cost me a TS challenge. Oh, we'll have to see about that, Mr. Harrison. Right, what was I going to do? We have a new follow, but I'll check that when it comes through on the bot. Right. Gav, where did you say that you got your job to? Right, let's see what jobs we can get. Nothing on that one because I've got to do all the trucks.
But if you did it in freight market and then sleep, then all the jobs will come back for you.
If I go into freight market and then sleep, how do I sleep in freight market?
Oh, go to the service garage, sleep there, and then go into the freight market, and the jobs should come back up again.
Okay, I shall see you in a second.
You should have the same jobs what me and Nelson got.
all I can say is thank goodness.
Can't we send him in the other direction?
I've driven through all of the trailers. Service garage. Oh dear. That's following Gav, that is.
Hey.
I've managed to end up on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, that's actually following me then.
Right. Let me come to here. E and sleep. You need to do something in the console. Sleeping crashes your game. Might be difficult. No, it doesn't crash mine. Right, now let's try and... No. InstaSim says that sleeping crashes his game. Ah, there we go. Brilliant.
Yeah?
Right, we are in Southampton. What have we got? I've got Southampton to Calais.
No, we don't want to go.
We've got, is it Rennes?
Rennes, what's Rennes?
That one we might have the same trailers.
Okay. I've got Southampton to Calais. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Might just be your game with the latest update that fixes it.
You say to Calais?
Yeah. So that's in France. I've definitely got 3. I'm looking at them. If you look at the stream, they'll be up on there in a second. Or is the stream frozen? Yeah, no, they're up on the stream.
I've got one to Rennes. I've got one to Hamburg.
Rennes and Hamburg. Oh, I don't have them. You're seeing different ones to me.
I've got one to Sheffield, one to Rotterdam, one to Felixstowe, to Calais, so I could do that one.
I've got any to Calais.
You don't have any to Calais?
No.
Where have you got to?
I've got Paris.
You've got Paris. Well, should we do to Calais and then see if we can do a Calais to Paris?
Can do.
Do you have a Calais one? Gav?
I've got one to Calais.
What do you reckon to that then, Nelson? We'll do to Calais. Since
Yeah.
you've got to go to Calais anyway to get to Paris, we'll then pick up a Paris drop in Calais.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, sorted. Let's go.
Okay, shall we meet back here when we've got our trailers? Well, mine's at the garage that we've just picked up from, actually. Right. And then in we go. And that's my trailer. Right there. It's probably the one that I've just dropped off. Alright, good. Right.
You know you can change the colour of your trailer, don't you?
No, I did not know that. How'd you do that?
Before you pick the job, there will be a little cog where you can click that and then pick the trailer which one you want.
Ah. Well, we're on multiplayer. We can't have mods anyway, can we? Because otherwise I'd have picked like right, where are we meeting? If we meet at that junction, there's somebody just approaching a junction. I think it's probably Gav. It is. If we meet there, which means that you know.
And if you look at the trailer that I've got, it's different to what you've got.
I wish I knew that. I might do that in Calais.
See which one? I'll show you how to do it.
Where's Nelson gone?
I've got about as far away as I can to get my load. I wanted a safe distance away from you.
you did that on purpose, didn't you? Right, I'm gonna pull up here and then we'll get a snappity snap. Whilst we're here. See if we can get gaffed in it as well. How do I turn off this thing? There was a button for it and I can't remember what it was. Is it F3? Yes. Right, if you stop there. Stop! Lovely. There we go. That'll do a nice one. We just need Nelson in it now. What we need is for Nelson to come and knock out that sign, and then it'll be brilliant.
A few more people on multiplayer.
You can use some mods on multiplayer, only approved mods. Oh, okay. What's that? Drew's Black. Which mods can you use? Let me set them back up so I can see what's going on. And bring that back up so I can find out when Nelson catches up. Oh gosh, where is Nelson?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, but because me and Gav were together, we've kind of like started down a little bit of the road. You think there's a car mod you can use, but only on Europe 2 and 3. Okay, I wanted like one of the trailers. Ah, I see a dot, a Nelson shaped dot. Right, let's go. We're all on the same road. Only I think Nelson's travelling in the wrong direction.
I'm travelling to come and meet you. Hi guys.
Well, we'll wait here. There's a
Okay.
roundabout ahead of you. Do a U-wee around the roundabout.
Yeah.
We have a puppy. What do you mean we have a puppy, Mr. Harrison?
Right, I'm behind you.
Ah, there we go then. Let's go. Remember, Gav, I don't have a big posh truck like you. Mine's very slow at getting up some of these hills.
Yeah.
The car mod is already installed, though.
Doesn't help that he zigzags across the road as well.
Yeah, my journey is about 50 miles longer than yours because of all the zigzagging I do. It's our family pet. Ah, that's nice, Mr. Harrison. What have you named him? Ah, brilliant. The open road. What was that? Oh, my loan instalment. It's put me in debt to the tune of 1,000. Bosco. So Mr. Harrison has a puppy named Bosco. What type of dog is it? Loan installment. It's just normally InstaSim when I hear that sound. It's normally me getting a fine for something, being on the wrong side of the road or something like that. Where have you guys gone? I feel like the Lone Ranger out here.
Driving.
I'm on my own again. A Lakeland Terrier. We're on the road again. Let me pull into services and wait for you. I have thought about using some, perhaps a YouTube playlist for, because I mean this is quite quiet for YouTube, but if we for Twitch, but if we put on a YouTube playlist of royalty-free music, what do you guys reckon?
Yeah, I'll be up for it.
It'll be my kind of orchestral stuff. But make one that's a couple of hours long. Right, Gavd is here. Is Nelson anywhere near?
That means if you're going to do that, that means we have to do a long journey then.
Yeah? Some music on ETS 2 streams would be nice. Well, if any of you got any ideas, let me know what you want. It's just that the engine noises aren't very loud, so it is just sat here watching stuff in silence. And everybody complains when I put my music on. Right, Nelson's arrived as well. Let's go. And I'll drive slowly for you guys. So yeah, if you guys get onto YouTube and have a look, it must be royalty free. Although I think there's an audio library that does pure royalty free music. And I actually have an idea of something that I'm going to do for YouTube, which you may have seen in Discord. And whilst Mr. Harrison's here, he'll be a bit of a help on one of the tasks that I've got. You got. Where have you guys gone? Are you guys like keeping a mandatory 5-mile limit behind me?
Yeah, yeah. We don't trust you. No, Sam, we're sticking together.
Can't. This delivery's got to be there in 3 hours.
Look, you just carry on. We'll catch you up.
Who's that? That's Jackie Boy Weird. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. If you are in chat, please feel free to say hello. You've given my ETS company... Oh, nice. Thank you very much, InstaSim. If anybody else wants to join the company, you can on trucksbooks.eu. Search out CptnJenks haulage.
We need to design our own trailers as well.
Yeah, we kind of do. With the CptnJenks logo on the side.
Yeah, and like design colours for the trucks as well.
It's this yellow, actually. Actually, what would be nice is the yellow into the blue. So to have a blended colour. Or just this month, not sure.
If we're driving for you, we should all have the same colour and the same trailers.
That's actually a good idea. Emin Ursal, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. If you're in chat, please say hello. Good. I've got somebody behind me again. I think it's Gavd. I think Nelson's still miles behind.
I'm a nice, very safe distance.
Mr. Harrison, what task is that? I don't really want to give too much away now, but I'm going to be doing a new YouTube series that's a compilation of ideas that I've had. Actually, I've got a number of ideas for YouTube, Mr. Harrison. So I might tell you a bit more about it at the end, but I've seen a niche in YouTube for train viewers that I think we can fill. Whilst you two are here in chat, what's your favourite heritage railway and why?
Man is the River Severn. Man's the 7th Railway.
The 7th Railway?
Yeah.
You mean the Severn Valley? Nelson, what's yours?
Oh dear. I would probably go for the Bluebell, but that's what I was used to going to as a kid, you see.
Okay. Well, that's why...
You know, the one I enjoyed the most as I got older was the North Yorkshire Moors, but
right.
But the Bluebell was the one that I'll always have a place in my heart because it's where I used to go a lot when I was younger.
Okay. See, for me, it's Severn Valley for that reason. It's the line that I grew up on. I know it. I know it really well.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, you put me out.
I did nearly pop you out.
Yeah.
Although with you saying the NYMR, I've never been on the NYMR. Jewel Pie 70 says hers is the Bluebell. InstaSim, my favourite is the Welsh Highland Railway because it has unique trains to any other railway in Britain, and it helps to be close to where he lives. Mr. Harrison says he can't reply to that. That's because it's not the one he works for. And InstaSim grew up with the Welsh Highland. Yeah, I grew up with the Severn Valley. Gavd, why is Severn Valley your favourite?
Far from there, so I'm only about half an hour, 45 minutes away, so, and I like the trains.
Okay. And there goes Nelson with whatever it is he's taking. Don't cut me up. And you say I can't drive. I don't know where Gavda's got to. Oh, Mr. Harrison says it is the one he works for. Oh, we have another follow. Delon51, thank you very much for the follow. If you're in chat, please say hello. If you wish. If not, then whenever you do manage to come along, you are more than welcome. And Nelson's backed off. He's like, single track road with CptnJenks. Don't think so.
I was just looking at that field to the left there.
What? I'm thinking you'd be safer driving through it.
Well, yeah, that's right. Whether I could put you in it.
You hope.
Look, you're doing it on your own.
That's reading this message from Mr. Harrison. Mr. Harrison, what do you mean you reckon you hope I like photos? Photos of what? That's better. Much better, Nelson.
Yeah.
You forget when you overtake me, the whole world can see how bad your driving is.
Is that why Gav's gone on so far then?
Probably. Trains. I love train photos, Mr. Harrison.
The Channel Tunnel now.
Oh, are we going via the channel? I think we are, guys. I think we are going via the channel.
Do you know, if only you could see what I can at the moment. We're just closing the shop up.
Yeah.
My dog is walking around the shop. I can see him on the camera. He's just walking around the shop.
If you need to pause to go and sort that out, Nelson, just let us know.
I'm fine. Mrs. Nelson is doing a good job at letting the dog out there to close up.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mrs. Nelson. I've taken a wrong turning. Don't follow me, guys. I've gone wrong. I'm going round the long way. Well,
the scenic route.
Yeah. I'm just going all the way round the port for no reason at all. Other than the fact as it adds to my my distance travelled. Right, so to give Mr. Harrison a little bit more misery, all I'm going to tell him is that my YouTube idea involves heritage railways. That's all as he's going to know. Right, that one's closed. That one's open, so we'll come down here. And we'll follow whoever it is onto this train. I actually like that you get to drive onto the trains. I do like that fact. Heritage railways are the best railways. At Nelson, which dog, Nelson or Sam?
It is Sam.
It's Sam.
Sam, the trouble one.
Don't forget, if you, because you guys are in chat, if you wish to respond to the messages, you're more than welcome to on Twitch, especially when it's at you like that one. So if you've got chat up, feel free to respond. It's kind of annoying how you can't board every ship, though. That is true. Right. Now I get to drive down here behind you. Oh dear. This is far too narrow for me to drive. Have I gone wrong? Am I supposed to come off here or something?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. Like that. Not like that. What have I hit now? And we've actually got a real player trying to get into the port. There we go.
I'm just waiting for you at the top.
Yeah, I think I've seen you. Right, don't forget guys, you're in France now, we're driving on the left. No, we drive on the right. Please listen. Please listen to me, I know what I'm doing.
Right. Is it the left?
No, we drive on the right.
Okay. I'll drive on the left then.
There are actually big signs as you come out of the port. I don't know if you've been, but as you come out there are signs saying please drive on the left. On the right even. I don't know, I can't remember. Is it a wonder they don't let me drive in France? I actually have. I've driven this. My dad took me to Paris we had to pick something up, and so we ended up driving round. And I drove from the Eurostar all the way down to Paris, and then took a wrong turn in and came halfway back before. Oh. Excuse me. Talking about wrong turnings, that is. Do I have Vive la France? No, I don't have Vive la France, I'm afraid. Actually, that's a point. Do you guys have Vive la France?
I do.
Oh, I don't know if we'll have the same roads.
So you're going a different direction to me.
Am I?
Hmm.
Okay. Shall we...
Oh, we will do, because you're going to...
We're going into Calais, Calais town.
Oh.
Shall we meet up on the motorway? Saying I've still got 31 miles though.
I've got 131.
You can always go to Calais, then meet you at France and meet you at Paris.
Yeah, because you were going to get a job to see if you could get a job to take to Paris, didn't you?
Yeah. Just a pointer, guys. You can't take heavy haul cargoes on the tunnel as it glitches out. 100 where I was going for a sec. Then I saw that I was going the wrong way. Don't have... TS is on sale. Yeah, I've seen the TS sale, Mr. Harrison. Unfortunately, I can't afford a lot, having just done a 2-week all-inclusive holiday. My first all-inclusive as well. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. I actually think this is going to be a great addition to the stream.
You can get more people to join.
Yeah. Well, even so, even just like 2 or 3 people like this is great. No, 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 no. Stay on the road. Stay on the road. There we go. We're on the road. We're on the road again. find it easier to
Well, you're
drive
off
on the
road,
right
Will.
with right-hand drive trucks and drive on the left with left-hand drive trucks. Yeah, actually. But I think it's because I've driven right in a right-hand drive. Do I have the class for the network Southeast 47? Oh, I have no... I don't think I do, Mr. Harrison. I know I've not got much English stuff left to go, if that makes any difference. But I don't think I've got the NSE 47. Right, Gav, you're approaching my drop, so I'm going to be leaving you here. Actually, that is the town. I can just see my flag though. It's 89p. In that case then I must have it, because there's nothing on my wish list for 89p.
I'm just coming into Calais now.
Who's that in the green? And I'm speeding. Oh, he's got stuck. A bit like me. Take the lamppost. Oh. Mr. Harrison can crash that. Lamppost, yep. I think someone's going to have to come and fix that lamppost.
They know why I'm going to Paris.
What, because all the lights to Calais are broken?
Well, absolutely it's safer that way.
There's a lot of players here in Calais. Unfortunately, that means I don't know which one is gaffed. Okay, guys, are we doing 1, 2, or 3 for the parking options?
Oh, 2.
You say 2.
Yeah, 2 is easy.
That means I'm parking exactly where you are, gaffed. Why is it that you come up as green and everybody else comes up as blue? But you two are green.
Depends on Steam, you see.
Ah.
I'll be the same colour as you, so if Nelson was on Steam and he was on our friends list, then he'll be green.
Nelson is on Steam and he is on my friends list, which is why he's green for me.
Not green for me, so he's still blue.
Ah, that's actually really good. I like that. Stop abusing lampposts and scenery. Right, what did we get? That's not too shabby. I'm happy with that. Right, what should I spend my skill on? ADR, long distance, high value cargo, fragile cargo, or just-in-time delivery?
Long distance.
Distance. The thing with the distance is I don't intend on doing long distance ones on stream, but we can certainly get a little bit of distance there, I think. There we go. Right, let me find a job.
Got a job to Paris.
We're in Calais. You've got a job to Paris.